Hey y'all, it's been a minute since I posted, but this week has really been a little bit crazy for me. Well, several months have been crazy. So me and my husband are in the process of building a second home, and it's very close, but I don't know how many of you have ever built a house before. We're not planning to sell our current house and move there. We're gonna have two houses for a little bit. So in that process, I have all these details of providing a home from nothing. And so all the little things you need for the house. And so I've just been a little bit overwhelmed. I have that going on. I have work stuff going on. And it just has seemed like a lot lately. And yesterday in the middle of worship service, we sang the song, I Speak Jesus. You probably know it. You probably do it at your church. But there was this line that just made me go, well, duh. How often do we just get used to our struggles? Like, there are certain things, when I'm praying for somebody else, I can pray, God, help them not to be fearful, help them not to be anxious, Lord, just give them your peace. And I can pray that all day long. And yet, when I feel myself getting overwhelmed, I just think I just got to tough through this, And so the song, I Speak Jesus, has a line that says, I just want to speak the name of Jesus over all fear and anxiety. That's what it is. God made me to be a perfectionist. And I say that in the best way possible. It's just part of who I am. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself or so critical, but all those little details that have to happen for the house. And I see everything, and I just am overwhelmed, and I feel myself getting that way. And I feel, for me, that looks like being hypercritical of everybody. And it feels like I'm just angry, and I don't really know why. And just frustrated. Nothing's right. Nothing's perfect. And I can't control it all. And, but just as much as I would pray that for someone else, I need to let God do that for me. I don't have to deal with or get used to my own struggles, especially when God promises to provide peace in the middle of crazy chaos. Life is crazy. It can be crazy. And I don't think we're ever going to be totally, my personality is never going to be totally just happy-go-lucky and whatever. That's just not how God made me. But I do know that I don't feel overwhelmed. I know that when I can come into His presence, if I can stop myself and stop that negative talk to myself and just come in His presence and say, God, it's really bad right now. I feel this way, but I know you don't want me to feel this way. So just help me to keep moving forward. Just do what I can do. Keep moving one step at a time. And I know that you will give me peace. And you will calm my anxious heart, and then I'll be able to carry on and not feel so overwhelmed. I hope this helps someone today. Love y'all. Bye.